handing it over to our hosts, Tyler Jackson and... You're listening to Drag Racing Weekly, a weekly podcast about NHRA drag racing.
Hey, this is Ron Cass driving an Apple Auto Parts Fuel Funny car, and you're listening to Drag Racing Weekly.
You can call or text the official DRW hotline at any time at 406-577-1600.
Hey, this is Larry Dixon, and when I'm not going 300 miles an hour, I'm listening to Drag Racing Weekly.
All calls or texts may be played or read on the air. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and don't forget, for your high-quality NHRA and Yellowstone drag strip videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel.
This is Tony Schumacher, 8-time NHRA World Champion. You're listening to Drag Racing Weekly.
Now handing it over to our hosts, Tyler Jackson and Taylor Larson. All Five Finger Death Punch songs are provided by Five Finger Death Punch. Please do not sue us. This is Drag Racing Weekly. Taylor Larson is next to me, and this is Tyler Jackson. How are you guys?
I'm fabulous.
All right, now what's new in the lifetime? This week.
Well, you know, we got some stuff to talk about. We got some news.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. About drag racing.
First time we've actually had a lot of news.
Yep, we are just over a month away from the Winter Nationals.
So true. Under a month.
Yes, that is true. Now, the final eliminations are on February 14th, which is Valentine's Day.
So true.
Yeah.
So, a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So what do we want to get into right out of the gate? What are you thinking here?
Well, you know, let's talk about the new logo for the Mellow Yellow series. Did you see
I
this?
didn't. Where is it? Where is it?
Everywhere.
Is it on in the NHRA?
I think it is on the NHRA.
Did we share it? Don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Yeah. Check out our Facebook page, which if you're the 1,000th like or the person that recommends the 1,000th like, you will get a free DRW T-shirt.
You absolutely will.
So that's 2 T-shirts now we're giving away, technically.
That's true. Two T-shirts.
So we're excited about it, and hopefully we keep the likes coming.
That would be nice.
We got a little ways to go.
A little bit.
Nicely enough, our secondary, what is it? It's our co-channel?
Yeah, well, it's our co-channel.
It's our other channel. Jet Racing 365. Well, that is freaking cool.
Yes, it is.
That is sweet. Anyway, Jet Racing 365 is our other channel. They've been getting lots of likes lately. Basically, right, what they are is they're just filming now. They're not really a podcast anymore. They're just kind of news and video production for jet cars, specifically. So, not a lot happens on there for other things. That's why we changed over to Drag Racing Weekly.
That is exactly why.
So, anyway, so don't forget to like us on Facebook, where you can see all the latest details and news. Also from Twitter. We post a lot on Twitter.
Tweedle.
So yeah, you can follow us on Instagram. We do
I was gonna post something today and just didn't.
I was gonna post something the other day and just it's a matter of we don't do really Instagram mainly because
The problem is you have to log out every time.
Yeah. Now
So-
for me it works decent because I got two phones.
That is true.
And so I'm logged in on one phone and the other phone I'm kind of just
Yeah, so if Instagram app, if you could just make it like Twitter
What is that?
or YouTube, or you could this is our it's the
best part. Uh-oh.
so
Have we been really?
no,
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, I thought we were talking without the mic the whole time.
we were for the last 3 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all good. I need to do this anyway. So see, we have a problem where when you rip a CD to a computer,
Yeah.
it saves them as MP4s, not or
I know what you
whatever, not MP3s. So it's complicated because a bunch of stuff will only be MP3s, so you got to go through and convert it all.
Oh. Okay, so
So I'm multitasking.
anyway, what were we saying about the new? Before I interrupted you about the new logo.
Well, it's a new logo for the Mellow Yellow drag racing series of the NHRA, and it's really cool. We have it right here. It's pretty awesome. It's got, here's a better look at it for our invisible YouTube audience, since we don't have the cameras anymore.
Yeah.
Since I gave them to you, and you stole them.
So, well, they're mine.
They're mine.
No, they're
I
not.
bought them.
Oh, you wish you bought them.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I just forgot to do that. Bring them.
Fail. So if you watch this podcast on YouTube, you probably only watch it once a month, because we barely ever record it. So Napa has extended their sponsorship
With
Ron
DSR
Caps.
and
Yeah.
Ron
Yeah,
Caps.
DSR. Yeah. So that's cool.
Something else cool that is, whoops, that's the same thing, that we shared today was Coletta Motorsports. Todd to represent. Todd, who's Todd?
J.R. Todd.
Oh, okay. Well, it just says Todd.
Todd.
I was like, well, they have Todd Lysenko, who drives the NHRA funny car.
Right.
Well, does he still? I don't think he still drives. Because he wasn't in any of the points this year that I came up with. Anyway, he's going to represent Sealmaster for 2016.
Exciting.
So that'll be sweet. It's a nice looking car.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
Coletta Motorsports and Sealmaster are pleased to announce a major expansion of their sponsorship. Their partnership. Sealmaster will become a primary sponsor
Wow.
of the top fuel dragster driven by J.R. Todd in the entire NHRA Mellow Yellow drag racing season. Sealmaster, this is a diecast car. Sealmaster will also have a role in the remainder of the Team Coletta's entries as they return to sponsor Doug Coletta's Mac Tools. Top fuel dragster for the third season, while adding 2015 NHRA Mellow Yellow Funny Car Champion Del Worsham DHL Toyota Camry Funny Car. And also, Alexis DeJoria's Patron will be backed up with the sponsorship of Sealmaster.
How exciting.
We're actually trying to get Alexis DeJoria on the show.
You're 3D now. Oh.
So we're in touch with her people, trying to get in touch with our peoples. So,
Yeah,
what do you got for news besides that?
Well, our friend Larry Dixon has been released from Bob Vandergriff Racing.
What? Why?
Well, here's what.
Look, he crashed one time. I mean, come on, he crashed one time.
He had a 1-year contract, and the year's over, so now he's gone.
So, is he still going to drive this year?
If he can find a ride.
Yeah. I mean, that was the bad thing about Larry is he's kind of been bounced around a lot in the last few years. You know, and so hopefully he can get a ride, but, you know, maybe he only signed a 1-year agreement because, you know, who knows, he may not want to do it anymore.
That is so true.
So, but hopefully he decides and finds a ride, because I do like Larry Dixon. He's a really cool driver, and he was awesome to have on our show.
He was.
What?
What? That was all you.
Why did I post that?
I was kind of wondering.
Weird. Okay.
So, well, that's your NHRA news.
Hold on. What?
Hold on. We gotta hold on.
My iPod. Oh, it's in the car.
Oh.
Okay.
What? He doesn't really know where it is.
It's got my NHRA app.
Oh, nice.
So we're gonna pull up the.
Okay, so one quick thing. We were talking about YDS a little earlier today,
Yes, we were.
and it got kind of crazy.
It did.
But
It did get kind of heated.
the point is, on the NHRA website, you can go look at like points and results and winners and stuff.
Yeah,
and
from
champions.
like 2002.
From like the like the divisional tracks, right? So you can go like Division 6 and look at the tracks and look at the winners. But Yellowstone Drag Strip isn't there because we suck.
Would you look at that?
Imagine that.
You can also check out the Yellowstone Drag Strip's website that hasn't been updated since 2013.
You should go check that out.
Let's do it. Let's do it right now.
Like the mobile site, I mean, you go to race schedule, it says buy YDS Christmas gift.
Does it really?
Yeah, dude, like legit, real life. I finally changed my passcode on my iPhone
Oh, really?
because it was still the release date of Star Wars: The Force Awakens.
Oh, cool. So it's something. I bet I know what it is.
All right, I bet you do. You probably don't, actually.
It's either Rogue One or Episode 8.
Both wrong.
Really?
Yep. It's related.
Ray's birthday?
Yes.
That'd be funny.
It is literally Daisy Ridley's birthday.
Really?
Yep.
Dead serious?
Dead serious.
Wow.
April 10th.
Why?
Why not? No one will ever guess
She's
it.
only 8 years older or 8 days older than you? Or,
Well,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
With years.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yep. So if you ever find my phone, know that Daisy Ridley's birthday is April 10th, and you can't get into my phone. Yep, here's their race schedule.
Here is the race schedule. Christmas gifts. www.Yellowstone Drag Strip. That's it. That's literally only thing on the mobile site.
What the?
And right now we're looking at the 2000 and scroll down a little bit. Or don't. It's stuck. It froze.
What's up with this website?
What the heck is going on?
There's nothing on it.
It
but
just
it's freezing
froze.
up. What
Whoa, whoa.
the- Well, I think these are 2014 champions.
We're looking
now.
at 2013. Oh, back to 14.
They're moving on up.
14. What the?
You should buy their website and do it for them. If you want to know what the events are at 2014 Yellowstone Drag Strip, they're on the website.
Yeah.
Woo. Let's look at the race results. When were those last updated? Oh, June 20th.
Are you freaking kidding me? Hey, let me get something out there, okay? Here's what was going down. All right, tomorrow's the BDRA meeting.
Yes, it
Billings
is.
Drag Racers Association.
Yes.
Now, here's some things I want to hit on because a lot of people have an issue with my opinions of everything
Okay, well,
for
maybe.
some reason.
Okay, well, here's the first thing. Maybe if you want to hit on them so bad, you should go.
What's the point? Wow, I said what's really weird.
You're like Darth Vader.
What? No, what's the freaking point?
You
Like,
can walk in and say, God. Whoa! You just like face planted into the chair. You just like shook the whole studio. I'm pretty sure the computer monitor got airtime. What the?
what? You didn't leave him like it was last week?
No.
Why not? It was so funny.
Because I'll die if I laugh that much. Oh. Wow.
Anyway. It's pointless to go.
That's when you walk in and say, people, we need to do this right now.
Here's what I'm getting at. And you can't disagree, because you're the one that said it. The last meeting we went to was the most informal meeting ever. We're just sitting there, not really talking about anything.
Everyone's drinking beer.
Besides me,
that's
Taylor,
illegal.
and Shelby. And, yeah, I mean, what was... I got nothing.
Yeah, we talked about, like, bowling, something or other for Christmas, and I don't even remember.
Yeah, it was, like I said, so in my opinion, it was a pointless meeting. In fact, to be honest with you, I don't even want to send a DRW representative.
Don't?
So don't go.
Well, okay.
You have my permission not to go. Like, if you don't want to go, don't go. I'm not going.
Well, we got that.
So you'd be stuck there.
Well, I wouldn't be stuck. I could leave.
Well, but you'd be like... They'd be like, where's Tyler? You'd be like... He thinks this is informal.
Yeah, I'll literally say that.
I don't, like, they can cancel my membership. I don't care. I didn't even want to. They just, like...
Right? They're just like, here,
Yeah.
remember.
All right.
Okay.
Like, my parents are a member, so why do I need to be a member? Anyway, so here's how everything goes down. Okay. YDS has been kind of... I'm not going to lie to you. YDS has been weakening crowds for a long time.
Oh, it's true.
I mean, the crowds just get smaller and smaller and smaller.
Yeah.
And as me being... That's my home track. I mean, that's where I started racing. That's where I've been watching races. So, it means a lot to me. I mean, I don't want to see that track go under. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. But, like, when I suggest something like they need to do more advertising, and people just, like, sit there and, like, talk bad about me, and, like, are like, well, you're a retard, you know, you're stupid, you know. This is coming from a business guy. Like, I like business stuff. And so, I know we offered to do their commercials for free.
We literally did.
Last year. Not once did anyone hit us up on it. We've gotten plenty of likes from the track and stuff saying, hey, good job, we like your videos. But nobody wants to do anything about it. We're like, hey, you know, here's a chance for you guys to make some money.
They're just like,
And they just like, well, I heard a thing today on the Billings Motor Sports Park, BMP Circle Track, okay? Now, they advertise the crap out of BMP.
Oh.
I mean, I see BMP stuff all the time. And guess what's most popular in this town?
BNB.
Exactly. More people would go to BMP because...
More people know about it because they advertise.
Exactly. But if you advertise, even not... I mean, yes, it'd be cool, but not... I'm not going to lie to you. There's not... I mean, for the later races, like on Saturday nights where they start at 6, more people would come out, yes. But I'm going to be honest with you. Unless there's a good attraction there, I don't want to go out as a fan. Like, who wants to go and sit and go, all right, he moved on. Yep, cool for him. I mean, it's a little bit different when you're actually in the sport because you understand it.
Yeah.
But, you know, people that aren't in the sport and don't really understand it. So, I mean, what's your opinion? I mean, well, hold on. And so, what's your opinion? Yeah, you know what? Never mind. You don't get to talk. No, but,
I'm in the shameful corner now.
But I don't know. I just feel that they need to advertise more because BMP, I heard a thing tonight for their banquet.
They still haven't done their banquet?
No.
What the?
Yeah, I know. Anyway, they're like, it's at the Metro Park. And so they're like,
Oh, guys.
I got something cool for you too.
All right.
It's for the pavilion.
We have a pavilion?
The Metro Park Pavilion. Starts with a W, ends in an I.
We're gonna play the Wii.
No. Anyway, so that they're I heard on the radio, they're like, come to the BDRA banquet. Sort of thing. They made it sound cool, and they were like inviting about it.
With the BDRA banquet.
Or BMP banquet. And so, I mean, they advertise. And guess what advertisement gets you? Fans. And guess what fans get you?
Money.
People at the track spending money. Right? So advertise, you know, and you'll earn money. And, I mean, you can advertise for the major events like we do the commercials for. But even if you do, hey, come out to the Yellowstone Drag Strip. Or board this weekend, come out to the Yellowstone Drag Strip for bracket racing. You know, some people will come out if you advertise.
Yeah, like...
What? Anyway,
I guarantee there's people that live here that do not know the track exists that would go if they knew.
I've talked to a lot of people saying, hey, you should come out to the drag strip. They go, the what? I am not kidding you. They don't know where it is. Half the people haven't even heard of it. And so, I don't know. I mean, what's your opinion on everything?
Well,
I'm not trash talking the track, but
when you own a racetrack, you need to advertise it or you'll go out of business. And you need to make money.
and guess how many times that track's gone out of business?
Like 6. Cut in half. That's 3 times, guys.
So, yes. All right, what else do you think?
Well, here's the thing. I think something needs to happen quick with the Yellowstone drag strip, because we love Yellowstone drag strip, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, we got people like us, you know, like even we were looking at the party house. We were looking at some national dragsters, and they have the listings for like all the random tracks.
Yeah.
No YDS.
Yeah.
Because YDS doesn't send anyone anything. Like
Exactly.
like people are trying to help the small tracks here, but the small
as me and
tracks
Taylor.
need to like help
Yeah.
themselves too.
Exactly.
The end.
So. What'd you do?
I heard a snap.
Me too.
I think they're okay. I stole 3D glasses from the movie theater. So.
Oh no.
Yep. I was gonna steal the IMAX glasses, but they don't fold.
Yeah.
I didn't want to just like carry them. So I gave up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I'd do with IMAX glasses anyway.
I don't know.
I can see you in IMAX.
Anyway, so like I said, not trash talking the track, but they need to do some changes big time. They need to update their website on a racing weekly basis. So like whenever they have a race, update the results. Yeah. When you got an event coming up, update the results. Here's another thing they need to work on: their scheduling. And I love Julie for this, but when you ask Facebook for ideas on an event name, you need to describe what you're bringing in.
Yeah, like event names are like specific.
Yeah. Well, because one, she was like, other tracks have Night of Fire, what's the other one?
Hot
August
August
Nights. And so, but I mean, and when you ask a question and you don't respond, how are you letting your fans know, or the people trying to help you know
You're not.
what you want? I mean, because quite honestly, when I hear Night of Fire or Hot August Nights, I automatically think of jet cars. And now, granted, that's because of our livelihoods with the jet car business.
Yeah. I had the weirdest dream last night.
I gotta hear it.
So, it was like we were at because dreams are weird, you know. And it was
weeks ago, I don't even know what that was.
That was crazy. If you missed it, ISIS attacked the movie theater. And we kidnapped him and took him to some random dude's house that we knew like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Justice.
Yeah. So, alright, so we were at the fair, but like the fair was at YDS.
What the? That'd be sweet.
Yeah, it would. So we were like...
Money, money, money.
Yeah, and they're just like...
Why don't they do something like that? Why don't they bring in rides?
Bring in rides. There we go.
That'd be a lot of money, but
That's why they don't.
make some.
Yeah, so we were at the fair at YDS.
Okay.
And it was like some random racing going on that day, but we weren't racing. We were just like at the fair at YDS watching the racing, And we were just chilling, and we were kind of walking like behind, just walking around, like what should we do now, type of thing. And then
Like we do at the fair.
yeah, at the fair at YDS. And then we saw yellow gravity storm, green
Wow.
gravity storm,
What the?
black and purple volcano, and first red volcano.
Whoa.
And Chuck the Buck Haynes was there. He was just like, "Hey guys, got some jet cars."
Oh,
It was the craziest thing
we
I've
got
ever
4
seen.
now?
Yeah,
Wow.
we got 4. It was pretty intense.
Good times.
Yeah, nothing even happened. I woke up.
I hate that when that happens.
Me too.
When
It
you're like in the
sucks.
best part of a dream and then you wake up.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I found some pictures back in 2009 of you and me when we were at YDS. Remember that?
Yeah.
And we took pictures with the cars inside.
Mhm.
Not a long time ago. With our crappy camera.
That's bad.
Yeah, good times. I miss those days. It's funny because, Gravity Storm's gone forever until we rebuild it.
Forever until it's back. These glasses are off my face forever until I put them back on right now.
It's a constant.
You always do
I
that,
know, I
too.
do.
You're like, I don't know, every day.
I missed the yellow Gravity Storm. That was the best paint job that car had.
It was pretty awesome.
So, we're still waiting to find out. I'm having lunch with Chuck the Bucket Jude. I got an idea. Okay. I was gonna say you could have lunch with me, Pops, and Kurt. But
Remember when we went there and they were there?
that was terrible.
That was awesome.
That was weird.
You just freaked out. You're like, we gotta go. Then we just walked in.
Yeah.
I was on my way to this place, and he calls me like in a panic. He's like, "I think they're here. I can't let them see me having lunch on my lunch break. What a disaster!" And then we just walked in casually anyway.
No, it's because it was the fact that I had the white heating truck.
Oh,
Because I didn't go back to the shop and get my car. God, that was great. Anyway, so yeah, so hopefully I'm gonna find out a little bit more info on what's going on with the jet car business down in Australia this Friday. What are you doing?
well, I want to reorganize the Monster Jam shelves here,
Yeah,
but I'm just thinking about what I want to do.
I would not reorganize those. You'd have to take all the little fronts off.
Because, yeah, that's the problem. I'm like, do I really want to do all that? Because, I have the Scooby-Doo. You can barely see. I literally forgot I had Scooby-Doo. And then the other day I was like, whoa, when did I get Scooby-Doo? I just forget because you never see them. Tyler Jackson's favorite monster truck
I
ever
thought that was
is.
a Blue Thunder with a cape. I was excited there for a minute. Yeah, I know.
But no, his favorite is Zombie.
Nope. Do you even have that truck?
I do, it's right here. See, that's the problem. You never see any of them.
He's missing something.
What?
Arms?
Yeah, well, choking hazard.
Really?
Yeah, that's why they don't like Monster Mutt's tail. What? Or Max D's spikes. Actually, that's so you don't kill yourself.
Fair enough. What's next on the schedule? Do you have anything more YDS sort of to nag about?
I'm hoping the May 29th race is a late race.
It's not. I already looked into it.
Okay.
What time do you graduate?
Oh, yeah, because it's on Sunday, isn't it? Yeah. 2 is when it starts.
Oh, yeah. See, and mine starts at 10. So you'll go to mine, and then I'll go to yours.
Pretty much. Lose the championship by 1 point.
I would kill somebody.
Me too. We throw some things.
We would throw some things, guys. Send it in the mail.
Yeah, send it in the mail.
Are you running this year?
On foot.
Well, that's the plan.
Cool.
So, yeah.
It'd be nice having 2 DRW cars in there for a full season. As long as none of us break. I'm still working on finding a new car. What are you doing?
Looking at you. Oh. We found a new car for Tyler Jackson. It's all about a lot of money.
It's only about $12,000. I mean, I can afford that.
Yeah.
No, I wish I could afford that. But can't. So still looking. I want a Camaro for $2,000.
Well, you should probably buy it.
I have about $1,000 saved up. So
Nice. It's cool.
at some point in my lifetime, I'll pay your mom back.
Wow.
20 years later, here's that money for that movie ticket I never paid you for.
It's so gonna happen.
Why is this chair so low?
I don't know.
All right, doesn't go any higher. Get low to the window. All right, what's next on the schedule?
Well, we're live on Periscope now.
Woo!
I got my 3D glasses on. I think it's time for the Star Wars segment.
We can do it. Star Wars segment
All right.
on Drag Racing Weekly. Totally makes sense.
Yep, perfect sense. Here it goes.
All right, so what do you got for us tonight?
Turn the thing down so they can hear us.
I paused the song.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to talk about Star Wars on tonight's Star Wars segment. We actually have a chat in the chat.
On Periscope?
Yes.
What's it say? Is it Chase? I bet it's Chase.
It's at Mr. Nate Lee.
That's not Chase.
I don't know how to chat on
What's it say?
Periscope when you're doing a broadcast.
Well, what's it say?
He wants to know if we're Jedi or Sith.
Dude, I'm all Sith, man.
Yeah, we're both Sith.
All Sith.
Yep.
I'm Darth Vader. I'm the shortest Darth Vader, right?
We're actually famous here on the DRW segment. We were on the news. You tell them about it. I'm far away from the mic.
All right, so we went to Star Wars opening night, okay? And I was Darth Vader. And hey, show my picture.
Oh,
No, the good one.
They're right there.
And we were interviewed by the newspapers.
Yeah.
Had lots of fun.
We got on the front page.
Yes, we did.
So that was fun.
That was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun that night.
Yeah.
So I'm Sith. But I am the shortest Darth Vader around. I think I've never seen a shorter Darth Vader except for who is texting me, besides kids.
Right. Oh, who's texting you? All right. Well, interrupting the Star Wars segment. That's a fine.
All right. So what do you got? What do you got for us tonight? Because you're the Star Wars dude.
I am the Star Wars dude. We're going to talk about the video was released today. This isn't what we're going to talk about, but it's cool. It was removed.
Hold on. Fan person dude. Nate. What was his name?
Nate Lee.
Nate Lee. Are you Sith or Jedi? That's the
Ooh,
question.
that's the good question here.
Will you get the freaking camera off me?
Sure. So anyway, we'll go look at Daisy Ridley.
Don't even go there.
Why?
Because you're on the Star Wars segment, not DaisyRidley.com.
Daisy Ridley is the main character of one of 7 Star Wars movies.
So Anakin Skywalker is the main character of 3.
Let's look at Anakin Skywalker.
Darth Vader is the main character of 3.
Anakin Skywalker is Darth Vader.
What the?
There's Padme. search deep into your feelings to figure out what Nate Lee is. He says. So, there's a video out. I don't know who it was originally
He's
released
Darth
by,
Maul.
but it's your Darth Maul. and it's about the visual effects in The Force Awakens.
What about it?
And it like shows like comparisons, like what's like the part of the movie, and then like the actual filming of it, like for the green screen stuff.
Yeah.
And it shows that. And it's
You can
kinda
tell,
cool.
like right here in this picture, everything but them is green screen.
That's false.
Really? Where did they film at?
Pinewood Studios.
Using what?
They did actually have a small set of trees.
Okay, where'd the snow come from?
It's fake snow that
Burn.
they put on the floor.
There's a lot of snow.
Yeah. And they the rest, they're not in an actual forest.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Well, a lot of the way back background is green screen, but
Yeah.
they did build actual trees and stuff. So, yeah. But anyway, so that was kind of cool. They took it down, but not before I got to it and downloaded it. So that sucks for them. I mean, because
Did he respond?
Yeah, but I was talking and I missed it.
What did he say?
I don't know.
Look.
You can't. It goes away. It's
Hey,
Periscope.
Nate Lee, respond to that again, because Taylor's a retard and didn't look.
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Wow. Okay.
I know.
Anyway.
You guys are best friend ever.
So yeah,
Chips.
but it was cool because it shows the actual parts of the movie that
Yeah.
weren't in the trailer, so you can watch the movie. You can't watch. It was only 10 minutes, and it's a 2-hour movie, but there's parts. If you want to watch Starkiller Base blowing up, spoiler alert, you can go watch it because it's on YouTube now, thanks to their stupid video that they removed.
You could watch that in the movie.
Yeah, the movie costs money. If I'm just chilling in bed and I want to watch Starkiller Base blowing up, boom.
All right, so
can
that's
do
10
it.
minutes and the whole thing.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did he respond yet?
No. It's actually cool because they filmed it to get the lighting right on their faces. They filmed the lightsaber duel with the good lightsabers. So that was kind of cool because in all the other movies they were just sticks.
You're just a stick.
I'll show you a stick.
Don't even go there. All right. You know what?
What?
All right, let's go.
Oh, it's Obi-Wan. He's dead. I'm named after you, son.
No, he's not.
Who's that?
Obi-Wan.
What's his other name?
Ben Kenobi.
What's my name?
Kylo Ren.
Ben Solo.
No.
Yes.
No. He doesn't yell Ben. He yells Ren
He does not.
with an R.
You are deaf.
Dude, I watched the prequel.
I watched the prequels and the movie.
No, I watched it in hieroglyphic things.
What? What are you doing?
I'm fixing your people.
Tyler Jackson's throwing all my stuff around in the studio.
Well, fix your dudes and that wouldn't be a problem.
Oh, fix my dudes. You broke my dudes. Anyway, so not again. No. This is what happens when there's people in the studio.
Put my prison bull away.
Yeah, put your prison bull away. Tyler Jackson just got released from prison 3 weeks ago.
Totally.
So he's not used to the. What the? That was the worst.
That was my left hand.
Anyway, we went to see the movie in IMAX over the weekend.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
What do you think of it?
Here's the thing. So it's not real IMAX because with real IMAX you got the building like they have in West Yellowstone that's 5 stories tall. Mm-hmm. It's it's not that.
It's huge.
Yeah. But it was pretty cool. It was pretty much just like 3D. But it was what the?
I'm trying to fix him again.
It was kind of different because I feel like it might have just been the fact that for the 3D we were sitting randomly in a corner in the back.
Last time? Or this time?
The first time. And for the IMAX we were right in the middle. I feel like the 3D was more of a thing of oh look, that thing's popping off the screen.
Yeah, I did notice that too, actually.
Whereas in
but
IMAX...
I mean, because in the first 3D I only had IMAX glasses, so...
Well, yeah, okay, so we go to 3D on premiere night right after the 2D, and they gave him IMAX glasses for a 3D, and he doesn't even realize it.
Till
these are really blurry.
Yeah.
I cannot do this.
Till halfway through the movie, and that was before I actually had glasses, and so... It was just weird, and then I realized it about 20 minutes in. I mean, I'm Darth Vader, so I'm walking around with this Darth Vader suit. What?
But not the helmet in the movie.
No, I had the... Oh, yeah, no. What?
You didn't have the helmet on in the movie.
No, of course not.
Yeah.
I was too scared the buttons were going to activate.
LOL. So, yeah, so that was fun. But I feel like the 3D, at least for me and my eyes.
Did Nate respond? Nate Lee, I mean?
Yeah.
What do you say?
Something about Anakin versus Luke.
You gotta read these things!
I'm talking. So, I felt like the 3D was more of like things, oh look, things are popping out of the screen. Whereas in IMAX it was a little more like immersion, like
I responded a million
I'm in
times.
the movie.
He responded a million times, you numbnut.
I know.
Let's see if I can look.
So,
not new profile.
hi microphone. So yeah, I
Oh,
feel like the
Philly
IMAX.
W78 joined.
Well, tell people,
Your force powers are weak.
tell everyone to join.
Yeah,
So,
I know.
I feel like the IMAX is more like immersive, like you're kind of
Why?
in it a little bit. Like sometimes I forgot it was IMAX, but it was like still 3D. It just looked more like realistic, whereas the 3D is all about like, oh look, this is popping out of the screen.
Oops, I think there's a chat hidden. I don't want to hide the chat.
Whereas
Hide
with
the chat.
IMAX, the things still pop off the screen, but it's a little more
right
like you're in the thing, you know. So I thought it was pretty cool. I'd go again. I think our manager family actually wants to go at some point, so that's cool. And yeah, we got Rogue One coming out in December. That'll be good.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, so J.J. Abrams is trolling everyone again.
Like, oh, what kind of drag racing? No. Real stuff. We do Philly.
We do Philly?
No.
What?
Shut
What
up.
are you talking
Shut
about?
up. Philly. This Philly W78. When they asked us, real drag racing or fake drag racing?
Oh, real.
Like the real import crap or drag racing? No, we go full out NHRA,
We
top fuel dragsters. You can have this back.
What?
And
You don't want it anymore?
Nope. Sick glasses.
They're
from-
3D glasses.
From
Stolen from the
Brittany Cluett.
theater. Oh, hi, Brittany Cluett.
And Nate said, young apprentice.
I'm wearing stolen goods.
You're not apprentice.
We're like taking over the show with her. You know what? We just
No,
need to
don't
start.
even do it. Don't even go there.
Okay.
We have enough shows going on.
Well, the Star Wars segment always takes over. Drag
I do
Racing
have an
Weekly
anger
anyway,
problem.
So,
You're just talking and I'm just reading these comments.
see, we're getting comments.
Yeah, that's about time. Hey, you
Because
guys,
of the
hey,
Star Wars segment.
feel the force flow. I do, and I sense that you are not Darth Maul.
You just said he was Darth Maul like 3 minutes ago.
Let go of my hate. You're Yoda. You're Yoda. Dude, dark side all the way. Dark side all the way. Are you Yoda? Not you, damn it.
Yoda.
You're my master.
Yoda.
No, Yoda was it. Didn't someone 3D print that? Get that away from your face. Come on. Guess good you did. Hey, look at that. I was right.
Oh. Yeah, that was actually our
Yoda is pretty amazing. Yoda's amazing. I like him.
one of our friends with the 3D printer.
Hey, Brittany, are you dark side or good side? Oh, who did you think? It says, who do you think should play young Han Solo?
No one. I don't think they should make the movie, but they are. So
Wait, what?
okay. So after episode 8 is
No. Why are you good? Why are these people good side?
Oh, good. You know,
No.
we used to be good side, and then things went down.
Yeah. We just no.
Good side just isn't good.
Oh, you're the new Han. Oh, sweet.
Oh, dude, he should play the new Han.
Let's do it.
What?
We'll film it. We're
Yeah.
good. We're good at filming things.
Yeah, so
As long as I have a tripod, I can film.
yeah, so like this year's Rogue One, and the next year's Episode 8,
Right.
and then the next year, 2018,
Yeah.
is the Han Solo movie taking place.
Wait, did you say
between-
wait? Okay.
between Episode 3 and 4?
All right. Not gonna lie, that is true.
That is true.
No, because the
announced
dark
it.
side messes everything up for everyone. That's pretty much accurate.
But then you redeem yourself and save your son and destroy the Sith.
While throwing yourself off of a cliff.
He didn't throw himself off a cliff. At what point did Darth Vader throw himself off a cliff? I don't think that happened at all.
That's not what I meant at all.
That's what you said,
That's
though.
not what I meant.
Oh,
What I meant was
here we go.
for your holy Jesus.
I'm taking these 3D glasses.
Who is Snoke? You know.
Okay, I found the best fan
All
theory
right, I
about
gotta
Snoke.
gotta hear it. Let's do it.
What if? This is just the proposition.
Hold on.
Oh, we're holding on. What? What do you want?
All right. Yep.
Okay.
She says, Yeah, but then I wish I had... Okay, hey, somebody who's smart with Periscope besides me, how do you, like...
I don't know.
No, how do you read the chat? Like, constantly bring up the chat, because I'm losing your guys' things, your chats, and so I can't keep it coming. Anyway, let's hear it.
So here's my guess as to
who's Maz?
Maz.
Well, let's hear Snoke first. Let's hear Snoke.
What if Supreme Leader Snoke is actually Supreme Leader Snoke? Like, what if he was like... What if he's just Snoke? Because I'm pretty sure he's just Snoke.
What the...
Like, the popular theory this week, people like...
read faster.
People, like, randomly gave up on Plagueis, and now they're like, well, he has the same scar as Darth Vader, so I think he's Darth Vader's ghost. Well, like, we saw Darth Vader's ghost in Return of the Jedi, and he's Anakin. Yeah. So, no. Not gonna happen.
Accurate.
Would, like, ruin his whole story. So, I think he's just Snoke. So, as for Maz, you know...
Who's Maz? Yeah.
Well, J.J. Abrams said she's actually, Han Solo said she's 1,000 years old, which means she's older than Yoda. And J.J. Abrams said she has met Yoda at some point.
He is the Dark Lord as of right now, Snoke.
Yeah.
I made questions.
So, yeah.
As far as we know, anyway.
I think Maz is just Maz.
Jesus, get a little close to the camera.
I think Snoke is just Snoke. Yeah.
Wow, that's all you got? Force user?
Yeah, well, I don't think...
Do you think Maz uses the Force?
Yeah.
I think so.
Maz
I think
has
at
the Force.
some point...
Yeah, she says,
Well,
I know the Force, but I'm no Jedi.
Well, good point. Good point.
And notice, here's one thing.
This is the longest Star Wars segment we've had.
We just need to start a Star Wars show.
No. You've seen it 4 times?
I've seen it 5 times. I think
Why did it
it's
have to be
there.
so expensive? I agree.
Yeah, movies like do not need to be expensive. Anyway,
You have 3 of the tickets, not... Oh, alright.
there's 3.
1, 2, 3.
4, 5.
Where's the other 2 over there? Alright,
So,
anyway.
what are we talking about? Oh, so here's something.
I've seen it 3 times.
Yeah, here's something of note. Okay.
Okay.
Whenever, a lot of people ask in the movie, like, who's this random girl, and all the explanations to them are off screen.
Do your best, Jar Jar.
Which could be a little interesting. Oh, Padme died.
That's not Jar Jar. That is not Jar Jar. That is far from...
Jar.
Okay, versus C-3PO or R2-D2?
R2 could just zap him and run away.
R2-D2 all the way.
R2-D2 fly away.
R2-D2 all the way.
Did you notice at the end of the movie, 3PO had his gold arm back?
I didn't. I
Dude,
did not notice.
We gotta go again. Yeah, when they're waving, because 3PO literally waves goodbye to the Falcon with that arm and it's gold. So yeah.
Talk him to death. What? Who are we talking to death?
You. I'm gonna kill you.
Why?
So
Why
anyway,
are you
because
killing me?
like when the guy's like, you know, and he's like, the droid escaped on a Corellian model freighter.
He has a silver leg.
Who? 3PO in A New Hope?
Yeah.
Or Empire? Or
Brittany says she
Hope or
wants her own
something.
droids. I want droids too.
I want me B8 anyway. So
Me B8. You want me B8?
I want me B8.
Hi.
Hi. No.
What C-3PO? All of them.
Like.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I get. Yeah. I see what you're saying. Talk him to death. Okay.
Yeah. So because when Kylo Ren's like, what girl?
Yeah.
It cuts away. Right. And then in Maz's castle.
Who's the other person?
In Maz's
Oh,
castle.
I'm right here, man.
Oh yeah, he's right there.
How's it going, guys?
Yeah. And then in Maz's
Hold on.
castle, she's like,
Who is the other person?
she's talking to Han, and she's like, who's the girl? And then that explanation's off screen. And like, so a bunch of people are like,
I think she's
Luke. Ray.
Stop.
You think she's Luke? You think she's Luke? Ray is Luke. Ray is Luke.
That's not what I meant.
She looked right at Luke.
No.
She is Luke. She is looking in the mirror. Actually.
I think she's Luke's daughter. Read the comments as they come in because I know you won't, and I don't want to take the camera back.
I think she's Luke's daughter too.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I mean.
Wait, you or the person? Anyway, go.
Me. Or I'm a person. You see Ray in the background. I think she's Luke's daughter. Now, what could have happened? Think about this. What if Obi-Wan was bored, and he did some things.
That's what you got.
Yep.
He was bored.
Well, he lived on a desert for 20 years. You'd get bored too.
All right.
He had some affairs and had a daughter, and then his daughter later found Luke, and they had some affairs, and then they had Ray. So Ray is Luke and Obi-Wan's. Not.
Is any comments coming in? Because I want to hear.
Thank you, young Padawan, from. Oh, they're talking to each other in the chat now.
You can do that. I don't use Periscope, so I don't even know how
This
this.
guy, he hasn't been out of hiding. He's Yoda. He's Lon Dagobah. He's out of the loop.
What?
I don't know. But so that happened.
Yeah.
And we think Rey is Luke's daughter.
Yeah.
And J.J. Abrams actually said he knows who Rey's parents are.
Surprise, surprise! He's the director.
Right? And everyone's making a big deal about that. And I'm like, no. So anyway, so there's that. J.J. Abrams is out. He's producing episode 8, but not directing it. And then the Jurassic World guys.
I don't care.
You don't care.
No.
He hates everything.
I just hate Jurassic
not
World.
Revenge of the Sith. Have you even seen Jurassic World?
Have you?
I'm not commenting on Jurassic World, am I?
Oh,
You're
no.
You're saying you hate it.
No, I didn't say I hate... Did I say
You
that?
just did!
It's not...
You said, quote, I hate Jurassic World.
All right, you got a good point. I haven't seen it yet, so... It looks good, but...
Then why do you hate it?
I don't know. It's like one of those things where, like, Disney's bored, just like Obi-Wan, and so they have nothing to do, because I saw a preview for another movie that has been released, like, 20 times. They just made a new one.
Yeah,
Like Star Wars. Like, I love Star Wars.
Me
Love
too.
Star Wars. But, like, it's like, let's make a moneymaker. I mean, it was a good episode, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm glad they did it, and I'm glad they're making more. But it's just like, the Star Trek one. Like...
Star Trek just sucks.
Now he's just trying to make money. Now he's just trying to make money. He's not even doing it for the entertainment. He's just making money.
Well, that is the goal of life. You can't really do much with that. But anyway, that is so true. Yeah. So
What? Any more comments?
the chat wants to know if we cosplay at all. We do at the movie theater on December 17th when we go to see the movie,
Yeah.
and on Halloween.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Unless we find things like at Hastings,
Yeah.
which we still haven't gotten any emails for. So.
I was Discount Emperor. White face paint with red circles around my DIs.
My DIs.
My DIs.
Are you Ian?
Dude.
Diaz?
Okay, so this is a podcast, Drag Racing Weekly. Okay.
Literally not
obviously.
talking about drag racing right now.
So
Star Wars
true.
segment of the night. Oh,
It's
hey.
been like half the
Have we
show.
switched?
What?
Well, we should probably just switch the extro, considering the fact that...
Just play this song again.
No.
We love Hello from the Dark Side.
It's a great song.
They want us to cosplay as Jar Jar.
What?
Well, me. One of us.
I am not tall enough to be Jar Jar. I am, like, tall enough to be Yoda. Okay? I am 5'4", I think.
The weirdest thing happened on the Clone Wars with Jar Jar.
Alright, where do I go?
Our extra, I think, is in me. What is it? Watch it all the way?
Yeah.
Try music, just like search for it. It's right there. Alright, so anyway,
Testing.
it works. Yay. So cool. So some dude voiced Jar Jar in like a few episodes of the Clone Wars called B.J. Hughes, and he was like horrible. And everyone's like, who is this B.J. Hughes guy? And then we're like literally like shirts made and everything. Who is B.J. Hughes? And now it's like an inside joke. But like he doesn't like he's not on like any actors lists or he doesn't have any accounts or anything. And then he just stopped doing Jar Jar, and no one knows who this B.J. Hughes guy was. Like no one can find him. Some people think it was just like Dave Filoni, the director of the Clone Wars, under like a different name. Because like no one knows who B.J. Hughes is.
Is the camera on me?
Yeah.
Why is it on me? No, I'm just kidding. Are these guys from Billings? Are they in the local area?
Are you guys from Billings? Are you in the local area? We'll ask them.
Let's do it. Well, we just did. So.
Yeah. So here's Kylo Ren.
Wow. This is some people.
Some people. Let's look at the collection.
Oh no, here we go.
If
Hey,
you've ever visited-
they're responding. What's it say?
She's from Canada.
Canada, holy moly.
I'm from Canada, too.
How are you watching this?
Anyway, so I'm not really from Canada. Here's the Clone Wars Clones shelf, as well as the Legacy Clones
UK?
shelf.
Wow.
Yeah, we're famous when we do Star Wars segment. We should do Star Wars show.
Not gonna happen.
This is the Clone
Technology
Trooper
is
shelf.
crazy. Yep, it is.
This is the Legacy shelf that you can barely see.
What's it say?
Sure is.
Oh, yeah.
Technology is crazy. So basically what happened was I started collecting Clone Wars, right? And then I was like, I should collect some movie stuff. And I kind of retired. So I'm stuck with a lot of Clone Wars and a little bit of movies.
What's that one say? Oh, joined.
Yeah, we have joiners. This is our Star Wars official segment on the podcast.
Of Drag Racing Weekly.
Drag Racing Weekly.
No sense at all.
We're not talking
It's
about
okay.
drag racing at all. So here's the, I made some updates to my Rey figures, because, let's all face it, Rey's
many
way
do you
more awesome
have?
with a lightsaber. How many what do I have?
Hey.
Rey?
Yeah.
2. Actually 3. I have That Ray, and the Funko Pop. That's what they're called.
I like my Iron Man better than anything.
That's my Iron
Well,
Man.
like, I've got the one in the race car.
That's true.
What's that one say?
Toner 185 joint. Hi, this is the Clone Wars segment on the podcast.
Now watch your mouth. That is not the Clone Wars.
That's not even what I meant. Star Wars segment on the podcast Drag Racing.
How much time we got?
We
3
got
minutes?
about 4 minutes left.
How long is watch it all the way?
It's about 3:45.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say goodbye to these guys
goodbye.
anyway. We'll continue these.
Yeah, we'll continue the
I like
Periscope.
that. Hey guys. Not sure why I said hi. Anyway, we're gonna conclude the show of Drag Racing Weekly tonight, and join us next week.
And this also ends the Star Wars segment on the podcast.
Yeah, that's true. And join us next week for Drag Racing Weekly at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Except sometimes we're late. Tonight we were 20 minutes late, so just bear with it. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook, Drag Racing Weekly. 1000th like, or the person that recommends the 1000th like gets a free DRW t-shirt. You can check those out on DRW on Facebook. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Yep.
That's about it.
I think that's it.
Text the hotline.
Text the hotline.
577-1600.
And don't forget...